po and congratulations already. It looks like such a grand production. Yun na lang po yung tatanungin ko. Perhaps maybe si Direk po might be able to tell us yung pagpasok po ng Warner Brothers, obviously, besides having a really compelling story, I'm sure the production value had really something to do with it. If you could talk a little bit more about yung technical aspect po and just how much you had Mr. Brian spend his money on. Pwede pong bigyan niyo po kami ng idea about that.
Well, in terms of production value, it's one of those things. I do remember, Brian, kailan tayo nag-usap nito? I think parang first quarter pa? Last year. Nung first quarter pa last year. And then, na-mention ko na kay Brian na parang, uy, malaking project to ha. Yun. I mean, hindi siya yung biro-biro na proyekto. And then in terms of production value, it took us months to prepare. Actually, almost 1 year na para i-prepare lahat from each department, from the camera department to the production design, the scoring, the VFX, and then the mood boards. Ang daming decks na pinagdaanan kasi we are talking about 3 timelines, 3 production design, 3 camera style, kung paano mo siya i-merge. Madugo siya in a sense na ang dami namin kailangan iwasan. Ang daming kailangan na parang, oh wait lang, lumabas na yung ganito, nagamit ng ganitong technique, nagamit ng ganitong design. So, we have to, kumbaga, lumayo doon. Kasi syempre, it's cinema. We want to offer something new for all of you. So, laging nandun din yung consideration. Ang shot listing namin, it took us 2 weeks to finish a shot list. Lahat ng shots, lahat ng scenes. And then, wala pa doon yung mga revisions namin. And then, madugo, ang daming tech scouting na naganap, sa costume, ang daming preparation. Ultimo, lahat ng details ng damit nila. So, kay Severino ng Mallari, madali lang eh. I mean, Paris siya eh, diba? Pero the rest of the cast, sobrang madugo. I mean, ultimo, even the colors that we have to use is dapat nagkikwento and is it available during that time. Remember, this is 1812. I mean, hindi pa tapos ang Roy G. Vip natin. No? I mean, butas ang colors natin. There are certain colors that we can only use because yun lang ang available. So, maraming consideration. Pero masaya siya kung gawin. Sobrang nag-enjoy kaming gawin kasi like what we have said, hindi sa lahat ng panahon mabibigyan ka ng chance or opportunity to do something like this.
Thank you, Direk. And kay Piolo na lang, obviously from what Direk has said, parang, he transported you all to that era in the 1800s, no? And having to portray such a, dark, really dark character. How did you get out of it? Like during the downtime and then at the end of the production? Nahirapan ba? I mean, did it, go with you hanggang kunwari sa pag-uwi mo?
The day after, I had a rehearsal for my concert happening a week later. So yun yung banlaw ko. But it helped that I requested for a lock-in because I didn't wanna, be distracted. But at the same time, I just wanted to focus because doing 3 roles was a heavy task. But doing it, I don't know. He kept telling me magdala ko after.
Hindi kasi biro yung material. I mean, for an actor.
Yeah, I had good sleep naman after every shoot. And everything just, I guess, fell into place. It was a fun set, even if it was a heavy material. Wala namang sigawang naganap, wala namang drama, because mabait yung producer namin, kita ng mga equipment namin. So we were taken care of really well, And at the same time, after that, walang choice to dwell because I had a lot of other things to do. So after that, I had a concert. So I guess yun na yung pinaka-way up. But living the character, it was nakakatakot. Yeah, it was scary. But I didn't have naman nightmares. But it was fun actually doing it. I really enjoyed it. Given a chance to do something like this again, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Lastly po, Sir Enrico, if you don't mind, I know you explained po earlier na kulang nga po yung history, yung material and all that. That's why, you had to do this parang 3-generational story. Pero how did you decide po na tatlo? In these actual generations, how did you come to that decision na itong mga points na to ang
Spill the bean.
Totoong sagot. Mayabang kami ni Direk. Nagyayabangan kami ng brainstorming.
Maraming papakita.
Pagka may isa ko sinabi, dadagdagan niya. Pag may isa siyang sinabi, dadagdagan ko. So nung ginawa namin ng Mallari, di isa. Sabi ko, Direk, ayoko na isa, kailangan dalawa para may present day. Hindi, gawin mo 3. O ayun, naging 3. Nagsimula po sa pusta.
Totoo yun.
Totoo po yan.
Totoo yun. I mean, nagsimula siya as a joke. Na later on, ay, lumalabas agad 3. Kasi gumana na siya.
Pero but to answer properly, imposible kasi dahil na 1812, tapos 2023, yung mga Gen Z, may tinanong ako, hindi alam ang nga. Tapos, so ala akong mahugot papuntang 2023, MMFF, syempre mga bata. So kailangan mo itawid ng konti, 1812, 1946, bago mag 2023. Dahil para madala yung tao, ay naimbento na ang camera, ay naimbento na ang TV, ang cellphone, kasi gamit po yun dun sa pelikula. Kasi nga po, walang records nung time na yun. So we had to create some supernatural manner para makita ng mga audiences ng 2023 ang 1812. So, nagdagan ko na para rin maayos yung sagot, hindi na pustahan. Kasi rin po, siyempre kami ni Direk, try din namin gawing social commentary yung Mallari on what is fear ngayon sa mga tao. So, nung araw, 1812, ang fear ng tao, demonyo, maligno, kasalanan, asyenderong masungit, asyenderong pumapatay, nagre-rape. Ano po ba ang fear ng 1946 nung time na yon? 1946 to 1948, ano po yun, CIA nasa Pilipinas, nag-impento sila ng aswang sa probinsya, tinatagalin nila ng tubo yung tao, kasi nasabit nila sa puno, akala ng Pilipino aswang, so nagbabaan ng hukalaap. Yun ang research namin. Kasi 2023, ano ba nakakatakot sa atin? Ang nakakatakot ngayon, kapwa-tao na, di ba? Hindi na tayo masyadong takot sa multo, takot tayo sa mga mananakit sa atin sa kanto or wherever. So it's really a good exploration of fear sa Pilipino through the centuries. And I hope makita po ninyo yun when you watch the movie. Hindi lang siya takutan, meron po siyang, kumbaga latag ng naging kultura natin. Kung bakit laging tinatakot ang Pinoy ng Kastila, ng Amerikano, at ngayon tayo nananakot sa sarili natin.
Tapos na po yung press ko.
Nakakahiya naman kayo. Pustahan lang pala.
Salamat po.
Unfortunately, we have more. Next up, we have Benny Andaya from Pinoy News Channel, followed by Armin Adina of Inquirer.net. Benny, pasok.
Buti na lang makalapit ka.
Oo nga.
Okay. Question ko for JC Santos. JC, what does it feel na nakatrabaho mo na ngayon si Piolo sa pelikula? And second, nag-change na ba yung mind mo na mag-quit sa showbiz dahil nakasama mo na si Mallari mismo?
First, isa siya sa top 3 kung bakit ko tinanggap yung project. Kasi my first one is the team with Derek, Network, and the Clever Minds. And the second is the script of Sir Enrico. And of course, working with our very own Piolo Pascual. He's the epitome of a walking discipline guy. Na wala akong masabi, and of course, working with him, na experience ko, I'm from the theater, so I know my lines well, but whenever I'm in front of him, I miss I miss a lot of things. He's a different guy. I mean, lahat binibigay niya sa'yo. He's so generous, and it works so well whatever he does. Kahit anong gawin niya sa screen, and I have so much respect for the first one, as an artist, and him as an artist. And it's such a privilege to be working with him. And I'm not quitting showbiz yet. I found my home and with necessary theater. So
Kasi last year yan yung dialogue.
yeah. So yeah, I found my home with necessary theater with Parking Kona. So we're gonna be doing a lot of theater while I'm doing screen. That's it.
Thank you.
Armin.
Hello, magandang hapon. I have a question for JC, Piolo, and Janela. Kasi, this is the first time that I learned that a movie will be holding a FanCon. So, how does it feel as an actor? What does it mean to you that your movie is holding a FanCon? It's happening downstairs. Let's start with Ms. Janela Salvador.
Well, what we're gonna be doing later is we're gonna be performing then and having a Q&A nga with the fans, which the Q&A part, I think that's a first for me. We don't usually do that. So, I think it's a great opportunity to be able to talk to our supporters, our audiences, and excited ako para mamaya kasi nga matagal-tagal ko na rin itong hindi nagawa, mag-mall show. Ever since nagka-pandemic, nagkaanak ako. Ayun, so, and it just shows that this production is really big. They've been giving everything they can. And so I'm really just grateful to be a part of it.
You, how about JC?
I've never been to a FanCon before, so I'm taking it as a celebration for me to celebrate my team here with our mentor. I want to tell people the standard that they gave us as artists nung time na nag-shoot kami. They gave us everything. They make us feel so comfortable. It's not just me, even all the staff, all comfortable. And I think sila yung nag-set ng standard na lahat, sinasabi ko to sa lahat ng mga co-actors na nakatrabaho ko that, mentor, I found home with them. Kasi nga, I was treated so well and I know that they're gonna be doing a lot of amazing, great materials, incredible materials in the future with that leader here. So, for me, this is gonna be celebrating with them na we have this movie for Metro Manila Film Festival. Lagi po, nasa swerte po ako na lagi akong merong ganitong Metro Manila Film Festival. Nasa swerte ako with Meant to Be Before, Miracle in Cell Number 7, and Family Matters last year. And now this one, so I'm speechless, I'm kilig. But yeah, so whatever is gonna happen later, I take it as a celebration. Baka maglabas ako ng alak to cheers with them.
Thank you, JC. How about Mr. Pascual?
Okay. I guess FanCon is a way to connect the audience, not just to promote the film, but to also interact with them. So it's a good way to not just promote, but to also have them listen to them, have them around you, so that they would know more about, what you're trying to sell them, but also, a way of Thanksgiving as well. Because sila naman yung kailangan mo to make business. But at the same time, it's also good because you give them that importance, di ba? Uso siya ngayon eh. And people want to be able to interact, not just through camera, but also in person. So it's a good way to promote the film.
Thank you very much. Congratulations in advance to the Mallari family.
Okay, thank you, Armin and Benny. I don't happen to see her around.